I've been playing since global launch and I haven't done a tier list yet. So here you go. Farlight 84 Hero Tier List by Noodle Nick. First up, we have Momoe. Momoe has got her care package that they just buffed this update. She has a smoke grenade that turns into a poison grenade later on in game. Overall, decent character, good character for squads. Not somebody you should really use for solos. I'm going to go ahead and give her a D. And whoa, don't take that out of context. And the reason that I say that is just because she's just, there's heroes that are just can offer way more than Momo, you know, but she's nice to have for the fast heals. I'll give her that. But that's about it. The care package, even though they buffed it, it's still not that good. Okay, next up we have Duckside. Duckside's got his roll that they just recently buffed with the new update as well, giving him more distance. He can eat bullets in this form. He can escape zone, escape a squad. Pretty good overall. Bit of a cheesy character in my opinion, but if you want an easy dub, Duckside's your man. You can also use this shield, which you can shoot through, but they can't shoot you. And you can use this in conjunction with the ball. Duckside, I'm going to have to go ahead and give him an S tier. Straight up. He's one of the best heroes solo, you know, besides Maggie, of course. I don't really like using him that much, but when I do, it usually ends up going well. Watchman, he throws down a wall. You can shoot through it. They can't shoot you through this side or this side. Only you can shoot through it. You also have this turret, which shoots out basically ice, slows them down, slows down cars, slows down people. Good thing to use for solos too, because you're basically forcing a 2v1 every time you throw this down and you fight somebody. You're just going to outnumber them. You're going to out DPS them and you're going to slow them down. So Watchman's definitely a good choice overall. Watchman, I'm going to go ahead and put Watchman in an A tier. Watchman's very good. Again, I don't use him much. I don't really use the male heroes that much. Can't imagine why, but he's a good one to use. He's a good, definitely a solid choice. Maggie, y'all know about Maggie. She's got her skill where it charges up her jetpack quick, and then she's got her roll, which reloads her mag. Given the movement queen, an obvious, where is she? An obvious S tier. She's the one all the content creators use. She's the best hero for solo versus squads. She is your most likely chance of winning a 1v1 with the roll that reloads your mag faster than if you were to hit reload. Very useful skill. Saved a lot of lives. Okay, so Sunil, another one of my personal favorites. It used to be Young, but since they got rid of Young's launchpad, Sunil's one of my favorites now. He's got this ultimate skill called Buff, which increases your damage and speed. And he's got this little launchpad here, which instant high ground, jump over an enemy's head if need be, ceiling surfing inside of a building if necessary. Sunil's one of those guys where, you know, you set off the buff, you throw down the launch pad, and then your whole squad rolls up on another one, and they're all moving fast, higher damage. If you have a communicative team, Sunil is pretty much a must. And Sunil's damage buff, Phantom, has the ability to one-shot headshot with the bar, so definitely a Phantom and a Sunil combo would be out of this world. That's not Sunil, that's Ember. Sunil, I'm gonna put him in A. He's not quite deserving of S, but he's a force to be reckoned with, and he's a good team. He's a good team hero. So I always love team heroes. Okay, so Sienna's another one that just received a buff the last update. She's got this healing ring, can heal you and your teammates. He's also got this healing drone, which will heal you while you're walking around, and will also revive a down teammate. Not fully down, but you know, knocked teammate. Sienna overall, another kind of a must-have, especially with the res bot, is extremely useful. But the thing about Sienna is she's again nothing to write home about. Just there, like a nice support character. It's nice having her on my team, but I personally wouldn't pick her. You know, she's one of my lowest ones. I'm gonna go ahead and put her at a D as well. It would be a full E, but that res bot has saved me and my teammates a few times. All right, Yang, y'all already know what happened to Yang. Yang, they changed his running animation. He looks super goofy now. A lot of people hate it. I actually like it. I think it's cute. He's got the Yang versus Yang. He's got the scout skill, which you can send this, you know, pretty far out in any direction. Hit the scan button. There you go. They show up on the walls. You see the wall hacks there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you could hit Q here, shoot them, and now he has reduced FOV, so his FOV is very low. He can't see anything. I go behind him and he won't see me. He has no idea where I am right now. Okay, now it's gone. So that purple symbol above his head, you know. The thing is, due to the nature of the skill, because you have to hit them with the skill, and then you also have to shoot them in order for it to work. It's a two-step thing. Not a big fan of it. I miss when he had the springboard. Obviously, that's Sunil's thing now, but, you know, they kind of messed up on that one. Yeah, I used to be a Yang main, so I'm pretty upset about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put Yang down here. Although I could see how he could be useful in comp maybe, but I don't use him. All right, next up we have Queen Thickness herself, Cypher. Cypher, of course, if you guys don't already know, she can scout. She can't throw the grenade. Okay, that clearly didn't work, even though that reached him. Cypher's scan is a little janky, not going to lie. She's also got the EMP, which is her ultimate right here. Breaks their shield. They can't use their jetpack. They have to walk out of it. Pretty cool. Good for close range. She's also got the fast reload on SMGs, which is unmatched. See how fast that is? Faster than most. Cypher used to be a lot better. Now not so much. I don't really use her much anymore. The last update, they nerfed her EMP. It's not as good, so because of that, sorry, Cypher. And she used to be S tier for me, but they ruined her. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a C. Okay, moving on to the next one. We got Phantom. Phantom, you guys, she's got a stealth where you can go invisible, and they won't see you. They don't know where you are, and you can walk right up to them.
Silky smooth, baby.
Beam them real good before they know where you are. You can also throw a scout grenade. So this will show the walls. Boom, he's got walls. It'll show through anything. It's already gone. It only shows a quick flash. They also nerfed Phantom into the ground. That skill used to last way longer. Now it doesn't. It only lasted a second. You just get like a quick peek and then you're done. I used to be a Phantom main back in the day, and I gotta say, they ruined Phantom. I know that they base whether they nerf or buff a hero off of whether they're being used in comp or not. A Phantom is a necessity in comp, so but they ruined her scout. So sorry, Phantom. And again, I used to be a Phantom main, but actually, the stealth is still something that is probably one of the better things in the game, though. Like if you get a proper stealth off, you can get it. You can get an easy team wipe. They're not gonna know where you are. They get real confused. They really cannot see. So I'm gonna put her on B only because they ruined her grenade, but that stealth is still super OP. All right, next up we got Captain. You know, he shoots people with his little fire hose. Oh, Lucinda. Oh my goodness. Look, he's slowing down. Oh my God. So he shoots his little fire hose. It slows him down. It works on vehicles too. Pretty cool. He's got this little shield thing set down. You can shoot through it. Valorant type stuff. Or Apex, whatever. You know, you can shoot through it. They can't shoot through this. Jiggle peek it like a wall if you want. Throw it down if you're getting shot in the middle of a field and you can't get the cover fast enough. Whatever. Captain, all the defense heroes got a big buff, so he gets health throughout the match. I mean, his hitbox is a little big for me. Other than that, when I see a captain, I get nervous because if they can pop off that hose fast enough, then there's really not much you can do about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put Captain at a B. Next, we have my man himself, Ember, which I do not use much, but check it out. He's got wall hacks through smoke. See that? Wall hacks through the smoke. That's pretty cool. He's got this purple cloud. Now he can't see anything. I can see him. He can't see nothing. The only thing he could see is nothing. So it either forces it's just going to force him to run out. So you could pop this down in the building. Bada bing, bada boom. They get scared. They run away. They can't see anything. And you change the possible outcome of that fight. Ember is still a necessity for comp. Absolutely. His ultimate is probably one of the biggest game changers. There's nothing more identifiable for Farlight 84 than seeing a purple cloud in the middle of a field. Thanks to my man Ember here. Ember's an icon. Ember's a legend. Ember's an A. Easy A. All right, Bo. We got my man Bo. They really did Bo great. They did a good job on my man Bo lately. They buffed his grenades. They fixed the cluster grenades. He can now one-shot people with his grenades if you hit both. Bada bing, bada boom, you hit them both, they're done. That's it. It's just 2 grenades. So he's got extended mags and ARs too. He's got a 34-round mag and a generator with a stock clip. I want to see how many rounds he could fit with the orange mag. All right, so with Bo, you got a 40-round mag in the generator and a 42-round mag in the M4. Now that's a lot of DPS. So, you know, his mixture of having the grenade and then having the extended mag and ARs makes him pretty much unstoppable force at medium range. I used to love Bo a lot. Once they buffed him now, again, the grenade feels kind of cheesy, and it's also just a grenade. It's nothing special. If I want to play a game like Farlight 84, I want to do some cool stuff like Cypher's thing or Ember's Cloud or Duckside, like something cool, you know. But to me, a grenade just isn't as special. It just doesn't engage enough interest for me. So he still one shots with his grenade. So I'll give him that. Personal preference, I'm going to go ahead and put him at a B, and it's only because the grenade for me is not enough to gauge my interest and keep playing him enough. You know, it's just not. Lucinda used to have extended mags on shotguns and a fast reload, and they got rid of the extended mags in the latest update because people were using Lucinda too much. She's also got this ultimate, which will pull people. You see MKR to the left there? I'm going to pull him super far to the right. Look at this.
Feel the gravity of fate.
Boom, you can use that to pull somebody out of cover, whatever you need to do. She's got the quick reload on the shotgun as shown. See how quick that is? Use Lucinda with an Ancient Star. You use Lucinda with a double Ancient Star, then you know, GG's to whoever you show up against. Lucinda is always going to be one of my favorites. I love Lucinda. They can keep nerfing her into the ground all they want. Lucinda is always going to be S tier for me, 100%. Love Lucinda. Love my girl. Love shotguns. Can't help it. She's too thick. She deserves the S tier. All right, so MKR, you got his rockets. You got the Q, bada bing, bada boom. Not bad, a little bit of damage on the car there. I don't use them much anymore because they nerf the rockets. He's got the launch pad here, which you can redeploy to another area, so you don't really need a vehicle to get to the next area. They just fixed that backflip animation, which looks really cool. But here's the passive here. You can see people they scanned when he's in the air. I don't really see anyone else. There's the other guy. Yeah, he's got his rockets. The rockets aren't anything really to write home about anymore. So MKR, I don't know why they had to do my man like that. Back in the day, he used to be able to do like unlimited ammo. Like he didn't have to reload for X amount of time, and that was way better. They really kind of ruined him. I like his redeploy. It's cute, but not enough to get me to play him much. So he's going to go ahead and hang out with Cypher there in the heroes that used to be good that we remembered but aren't so good anymore, the C tier. Of course, last but not least, we have my girl, maychelle. Now, I'm not going to let my feelings of love and affection and my huge crush on her affect my opinion here, but she's basically the Call of Duty hero. She's got the double-sided grenade, which goes through walls. I'm trying to see if I can use it on somebody here. It just bounced off. Okay, good to know that that bounces off of cars. But this goes up. It can also go... Let me switch back so I can get that back. Let's try that again. So this is what it looks like. It'll go through walls. It'll go through this side and this side. You can use this in a house. You can use this anywhere. You have high alert as the passive, so whenever someone's looking at you, you get a little warning on the screen. And you have this tower here that just gives you instant high ground, where you can shoot through this side of the wall, but they can't shoot through it. All right, and real quick about this tower. If you jump into an enemy's maychelle tower from above, let's say your MKR, you just jump into it. Don't forget that they can still shoot you through the other side. So if this guy, where's this guy? If this guy right here, this guy, he can shoot through. If this is another team's maychelle tower, he can shoot you right now, and you will not be able to shoot through this wall. The rules of who can shoot through which side still stand, even if you're on top and they're on bottom. So if he were to go up there and try and shoot at me from up there, he wouldn't be able to do it, and I wouldn't be able to shoot him. Just keep that tip in mind the next time you try and jump into an enemy maychelle tower thinking you're going to be cute, thinking you're going to pop up on them, and then you try and shoot through the wall and it doesn't work, and they shred you from the ground. So just keep that in mind. And maychelle, she's the last hero. I told you I wouldn't let my feelings of love and affection for her affect my judgment, but I have, and she's going to go in the S tier. Her instant high ground, again, is just unmatched. That double-sided grenade that goes through walls is absolutely out of this world. The only thing that they need to fix is they really need to fix her. You need to fix the high alert, because it goes off and there's nobody around, or it goes off because people are looking at you through a mountain, and that's a little crazy to me. So personally, I love maychelle. I love that, we'll take a final look. Here's the final look at the tier list. As it's standing, I guess, according to me, Duckside, Maggie, Lucinda, and maychelle are the top four. S tier, baby. That's my personal opinion. You go ahead and tell me down in the comments why I'm absolutely wrong, and who your favorite hero is, who you would pick as an S tier, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.